I was like, Instagram, don't give us no problems today.
They was coming.
It's all good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm amazing, actually.
That's awesome. Welcome to the Making Plays Convo. So really, we're just going to be talking about all the plays you was making before the pandemic, what you're
All
doing
right.
now, and what you plan on doing once everything hopefully goes back to normal soon. But I always like to ask, how's your family doing? How's your child doing?
Oh, we good. We was on quarantine before Corona.
No doubt, no doubt. So how old is your son now?
He's 8 months.
8 months. So are you past the stage of not getting any sleep at night? Is he sleeping throughout the
He's
night
been
now?
sleeping through the night.
Okay.
Since he was like maybe like 3 months.
3 months. Okay, that's good. Oh, you're doing good there. So you're nice and rested and whatnot.
Period. He
What's the
sleeps till like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, he be chilling.
Yeah.
What's the best part you like about being a mother so far?
Um, like seeing him learn stuff every day. Like
Okay.
he does like new things every day. Like he just learned how to like crawl and use his legs all the way. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just seeing him go from like being so helpless to trying to be independent.
No doubt. Enjoy it while it lasts, because when you start talking, it's gonna be a whole different world.
I can imagine.
So, on top of being a mom, which is a huge responsibility, what else were you working on before everything got shut down? I saw you was dropping a whole bunch of music, like in the beginning of the year, all throughout now.
I was actually preparing to put out a project, like a whole. I don't know if it would have been a mixtape or not an album, but like I was planning to put out a whole complete project. And Corona came and like crushed my press dreams. But I mean, I've been recording so much that I have so many songs that I still
Okay.
had like enough music to put out music now.
Okay. Okay. What was your first reaction when stuff started getting shut down?
The crazy thing is, and I'm like saying this because people look at me weird when I say it. I feel like I had Corona in December.
You know what? You may have and didn't
I
even
feel
know it.
like I did. Like, I had my son, and
Mhm.
December came, and I'm from Florida, so he was in Florida with my family, and
Right.
I was here, like, starting to get back to normal. And I got super sick. My hairstylist got super sick, and we felt like we were going to die. And
Oh
we
my
went to the
God.
hospital, and they said it wasn't the flu. And I had the only reason I remember was December is because I had surgery on January 6th, and I
Okay.
was like still kind of coughing then. Like my cough lingered for like 2 weeks, and I was
Mm.
like, damn, they might not do my surgery, but I still ended up having it. But I legit feel like I had Corona. So like when I saw that it was like on the news and what was really going on, I was like, damn, this probably what it really was.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't think like they really knew about it too tough back in December.
That knew.
Oh, they knew. They just ain't say nothing. Well, thankfully you made a full recovery and you might have those antibodies now. So we might
Hopefully.
we might need some of your good blood to help us out. But let's talk about the project that you dropped today, stimulus package.
Right.
What made you come up with the name? I like it. It's very appropriate for the times right now.
It's what everybody was waiting on. Like
Okay.
everybody was waiting on that stimulus pack. So people was waiting on music from Tokyo. That's what we're gonna call it.
Makes sense. So the songs that I like that stood out to me were Respect, even though you dropped that in April. I like that
Hmm.
song. You was going hard and See Me. What-
I think that's my favorite song off of it.
See Me?
No, no, no. Respect, respect.
Oh, yeah, you because you talking that talk.
That's what I do.
I know that's what you do, but I'm always in favor of a good first song or a good intro song. If you come hard with that, then I'll stick around for
It
the rest of
sets
the
the
project.
tone.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell artists all the time, you better come with it on that intro song, or I'm out of there.
So did
Um,
respect meet it? Did respect meet the bar?
no, it definitely did. I hung in there. You see, I hung in there to the end to see me. um, so I noticed you didn't have any features on this project. Was there any reason for that?
So my original project has a ton of features.
Okay.
And I kind of wanted this to just be something from just me because I haven't put out music since before I had my son. So I kind of
Right.
wanted to just bring fans back in, do that by myself. And then when I give you my actual project, that's when you'll get those features.
So you are going to put out the actual project sometime this year still.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay. How are you finding the balance between being a new parent and your career?
I have a lot of help.
Okay.
Um, so like even though I'm from Florida and I live in Atlanta, like a lot of my family is here. Um, and they open to help me anytime I need help. Like even if I needed a break right now, I could take my son to Florida and my family is open to keeping him.
That's dope right there. That's definitely a blessing. I also hear you're an author.
I am a new author.
Tell us about this book.
So, when people hear that I wrote a book, they initially like immediately assume that I wrote like a how-to book on like how to be like an Instagram guru or something like that, and
Hmm.
that's not the case. I actually wrote a book on mental health, and
Really?
yeah, I didn't know that it took so long to like write a book and then publish the book and then put it out.
Okay.
I actually started writing the book maybe like January of last year.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it came out last month.
Why mental health?
I feel like it's something that African American the whole community ignores. Like
I
even
agree.
when I first decided that I wanted to talk to a therapist, a lot of people around me were opposed to it.
No, I agree with you on that. I think our community, we kind of shun that sort of stuff, like seeking help and stuff. But why do you think that is? Because I'm a firm believer in you. I've had family members who have taken their own life due to mental health. So I'm a big advocate of seeking therapy, getting help, and speaking out about it, and not being ashamed of it too.
Right.
So why do you think in our community that we don't speak on it as much as we should?
Um, I think that we we feel like it's something wrong with it. Like it's the negative connotation with it, and I don't know why that is.
Hmm.
Um, and then I also feel like we have such a strong like spiritual faith
Right.
that we feel like that fixes everything.
Mm.
And yeah, I do believe in God, but I also believe that like God put this knowledge into people to be able to help as well. So like the same way a doctor can go to school and be able to learn, like everybody's not capable of doing that.
Yeah.
So I feel like those people are put here for a reason, and it shouldn't be looked at as a bad thing for us actually using those people.
I agree. What things do you think we could do now, especially during this time, to guard our mental health, to help our mental health? Because we're talking a lot about the physical and economical aspects of what the coronavirus is caused, but I don't think people are thinking about the mental aspect, the stress that it's causing, the
Mhm.
anxiety. What do you think we can do to help alleviate that during this time?
Um, I think it's really important to talk. Like before I decided to talk to a therapist, I was ready to talk to the people around me.
Right.
I think it's a problem when we keep stuff like bottled in.
Hmm.
You're gonna go crazy, whether you think you can handle it by yourself. And I'm a firm believer in I got it. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to ask for no help, but like sometimes you have to have help. Sometimes you need somebody to tell you it's okay.
Facts, facts. Well, that is awesome. We got to make sure we support your book. I also want to ask you about this movement that is coming out of Jacksonville. Y'all have just been producing so many dope artists as of lately, like the past couple of years. Obviously, you, Lil Duval, Trap Beckham, Chameleon. I just talked to Seti Hendrix, Lil Papa. So
Oh,
all
you
y'all,
know something? Look at
listen,
you.
okay, so I went down to Jacksonville last year for my man DJ Dr. Doom's showcase to
Mhm.
see the up and coming talent in Jacksonville. So I'm familiar with Duval County and all
I
that,
see
ma'am,
you.
ma'am. But what do you think is going to take for more artists to get recognized and to break out of there? Because I feel like there is something special going on. What do you think it's going to take for more artists to go to the next level?
Honestly, I feel like the artists in Jacksonville are talented as hell.
I
Like
agree.
they can rap their ass off, sing, all of that. I think it's like a negative cloud over Jacksonville because it's a lot of beef that goes on,
Mm, yeah.
and you know, it was an era in Chicago where like Chief Keef and them started up where they was like going at each other and they was like dissing dead homies and stuff like that. Like
Right,
that's what
right.
Jacksonville is right now, and like the industry not really on that right now.
Mm.
Like they
So
can rap, but it's just like the message with it.
it's so crazy because Seti pretty much said the same thing. So I think once y'all get past that, the sky's the limit for real.
I think so.
Yeah, because the talent is definitely there. So I got to ask you this. Obviously, you're with Grand Hustle, and we all know Ti is the big homie. And I'm sure people ask you all the time, "What's the most important lesson that you've learned from him?" But I want to ask, what's the most important lesson you've learned from Young Dro? Because Dro is my guy. And who fresher than Dro?
The most important thing Dro has taught me to not care. Dro has taught me to say what you want to say and do what you want to do, and don't care what Tip say, don't care what the fans say, don't care what your mama say. Dro has taught me to do what you want to do, sis. Do what make you happy. As long as you're smiling, do it.
That sounds exactly like Dro, something Dro would say. And the funny thing is, as you were saying it, I can hear it in Dro's voice.
I promise you, that's Dro all the way.
No doubt. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up with my quarantine questions. What's the best thing you've watched on TV or a streaming service during this time?
Oh, I watched a movie called All Day in the Night.
Man, yes, a lot of people have
I
been talking
love
about
that
that.
movie. I
It's
really,
good.
really like that movie.
Okay, okay. Have you tried cooking any new foods during this time?
So I don't know how to cook, but
Oh man,
quarantine has made me try stuff, and it's been coming out good. Don't, yeah,
it's been good. All right now.
I mean, like
we
the
go
pot
we gonna ask
roast.
what we gonna ask what your people. All right,
Okay.
all right, all right. What's the first thing you're gonna do once we're able to go outside safely?
I think I want to go to Aruba. Like, I'm getting on a flight and I'm going somewhere hot and sandy.
That's what everybody's saying. I feel you on that. I need to get on a flight too. But
I'm telling you.
nah, that's the move. Listen, I appreciate your time. You know, I appreciate everything that you're doing, especially speaking on mental health. I think that's a very important issue, especially with our community. And once things open up, make sure you come through to the Pandora office. I'm here in Atlanta. We got an office in Atlanta. So come through. We'll chop it
For
up. We'll
sure.
show you all your artist tools and statistics and all that after you get back from Aruba.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care.
You too.